shop where we just don't have good service. We did get a different Wi-Fi here, a second one, and we're going to hook up to that in the future if we're not already hooked up to it. I don't know that we have two of them here. All right, so we're looking for, okay, so this trailer here, if you see this, the way it's set up, this is designed to carry our, um, it's designed to carry our 2,500 pound floor machine to the job. So right now that floor machine's sitting on a job. It'll be on the job probably for a week, and then we'll take it and put it to a different job. It'll go from job to job to job over the years, over the over this year. A lot of times during the year, that's just sits. We find it terribly inefficient. By the time you move the machine in, get it set up in the high rises and stuff like that, unless you're doing like a Walmart size building, it's just terribly inefficient. So this right here is a ramp that was custom built just for that machine to make it easier to get it in and out of places. So we had that custom built. In here, we still have some beds and stuff available. If you guys are looking for beds, we'll give you a really good deal on these mattresses and box springs. Same thing with the couches and chairs. And as the season goes on, we're going to get fuller and fuller, have less room for stuff. Furniture is not our primary function here. Selling furniture is not easy selling it from a dirty warehouse. So right here, that's a nice lazy boy. That's expensive. If that's something that you're interested in, this will be like $500 or more. $199 looks brand new. This is a Tempur-Pedic bed setup. So this is the beds that kind of lift up the legs, lift up the head. Very expensive setup. That right there, it's a really good deal. This right here, this is a leftover. It's got the green tag on it, which means that can be picked up for free. And just looking through here, looking for different things. So here's some more mattresses. These are king coil, which means they're not cheap. Nice, expensive set. These look like they are a full set. Very inexpensive. Same thing here. This is another green tag in the back, another green tag here, another green tag here. All this stuff, you can come get it just for free. So we've had like 10 sets that came in so far that have sold immediately. Okay, they sold right away. So they're in here, they're unloaded within a day or two. Somebody's got them. So what happens is Carol there, she keeps track of people that are looking for certain things, and when they show up, she calls them. When she calls them, they run over here because they know they're not going to last. And we don't hold stuff. The reason we don't hold stuff is we can't hold stuff because we don't have enough space. So we basically, when we get the money, we go ahead and we do it. So here's a nice little crib setup. Baby changing table built in. Crib, 99 bucks. Cheap. Inexpensive. Another kitchen cabinet set. Another kitchen cabinet set. More vanities. And this right here needs a repair. Somebody needs to take the time to tighten it up and probably to rewire it. This thing here, I've seen them online. We're asking $153 for them. If you look this up, do Google Lens on this, they're like 1,200 bucks. So somebody making some repairs to that, and they have a nice $1,200 camera or lamp. All right, let's. I don't know. What else you want to do? What time is it?
Well, we definitely missed everything in the middle of the shop from the.
Okay, so we don't know what exactly you think, even from when we walked in.
It was from when we were talking about the boat motor covers.
Okay.
That's when I saw the.
Okay, let's go look at. We're gonna hopefully. I don't know if we're backtracking, but anyway, let's walk through here real quick. So these are all hurricane windows. These are hurricane windows. When I mean hurricane rated windows, means they're set up. if you take a sledgehammer and you hit these about 5 times, they'll come apart. So like this one right here, you see that strap on it? That's brand new. That's overstock that went into one of these buildings and they didn't need it. These are sliders, nice little slider set, all the different pieces and parts you need. $3,600 instead of $5,000 or more if you had to buy them straight up. We have probably 25 sets of sliders right now. These are exterior doors.
Oh, they didn't even see the boat covers.
Okay, so let's go talk about the boat covers. So basically what happens with when we're doing junk removals. Hi, Jennifer. So when we're doing junk removals, you get crazy stuff, okay? So here's a crazy thing we got from a junk removal. Now, if you're doing a junk removal and been doing it as long as we have, you've run into situations like this before. So these right here, these are boat cowl motor, boat cowls. What they are is they go over the motor on a boat, on an outboard boat engine. Okay, they get damaged all the time. They fall off, you know, things like that. So people get them, or they bump into something and they crack them, or they got the motor and they didn't get the cowl and they need to sell it. Now both of these are damaged, okay? So we're asking less money for them because they've been damaged, but they can be repaired. So these boat cowls, when we get them, you know, typically something like that, if you buy it from the manufacturer, it's gonna be wildly expensive. If you're doing junk removals and you run across something like that, even if they're damaged, you put them on eBay, you show the true condition of them, somebody's gonna buy them, repair them, put them on a boat motor and sell them. So that would be a very extraordinary junk removal find, even more so if they weren't cracked. So the back here, I don't know if we want to go back here again.
I like the popcorn machine we got there.
Yeah. So these are, as time goes on, let's jump back out of here. I don't want to lose the signal. So the signal's really bad in this area. So what happens is that's another area that we have. Good morning, Martin. Martin, okay, that's another area where we have refrigerators. By the time we get to the 3rd week of this season, we will have more refrigerators than we have space. We put them in this area, we put them over on this wall, we put them over in the other area, and all these areas are already pre-wired for them, and then we put them on that wall I just showed you. So we're typically going to have 25 refrigerators at any given time. We're typically going to have 50 vanities at any given time. So this TV here has a story behind it. Yes, sir.
I got a question for you on a mattress.
Yeah. Okay.
It's a sleep number. Learning about it, but the hoses are kind of rough looking, and there's no power cord to it.
Well, you can buy. Ooh. Is it the power? Is it a power cord that we have? Is it
I can
standard?
probably find it. I'd like to look at it.
All right, let's go take a look at this. So we're gonna run and price this. So we're live right now, just so you know. So a lot of times what we end up doing with stuff like this, what he's gonna ask me is what he's asking me is it worth messing with as far as getting the prices?
Well, I'm having a hard time selling mattresses, period.
Yeah, I've noticed that.
So that's.
So this is a Sleep Number bed, and what? So what is this?
It goes to that power pack. It powers that somehow, but I have no control for it. That's the only thing I got for it. And the hoses look rough if you look at them.
Well, they do look rough, but what, you know what I think this is? I think this is an air gizmo, and that's an air mattress. Yeah.
But we don't have the rest of the parts to it.
Yeah. You know what I would do? I'd cut this off, sell this on eBay, and just get rid of that.
Done.
Yeah. So this probably is worth something to somebody whose Sleep Number bed. I would just roll these up. I just roll them up. They're going to unplug somewhere.
Hold on.
Okay.
Yeah, hold on. There's a pressure switch. Just hold it down for a second.
All right, from a junk removal standpoint, what we're doing here is you look at something, you see what its value is, you figure, okay, we don't want to mess with that. So what we're going to do is This is basically a sleep number bed that gets filled with air. So what we're going to do is we're just going to throw this away, and we're just going to sell the brain on eBay. And that's a standard cord.
It is a standard cord, yeah, I'll get the other cord.
Okay. You hear all the air coming out of it? So he'll send one of the guys over here, and they'll get that and throw it away. What a shame, but the more complicated it is, the less we're going to be wanting to deal with it, because we don't sell furniture. This is another sleep number setup. This is the Tempur-Pedic setup. We looked at it earlier. So that would be wildly expensive to buy it brand new. Nice little setup. It's not something we do, so we would sell it for a pretty good price. So here's me being self-critical. When I put these Connex boxes in here with the Bobcat, I should have gotten them closer, because maybe that much space all the way down, I could have got one more in here. All right, let's go take a look at this other Connex box here. So our weekly meeting is today in a few minutes, and basically we're going to talk to the whole group of guys that work for us. And my job is just to remind them again about very critical things regarding safety and getting stuff back here in good condition so that we can repurpose it. A lot of this stuff, like these chairs here, you know, great utility, very durable, been around for 25 years, would be great for like a dive bar. But for us, what's going to end up happening is if we don't sell them here shortly, they're going to end up getting thrown away, because a kitchen cabinet set's going to fit here.
Whole top away for free.
Yeah, the whole top here, we got it up for sale. Again, we only have so much space, and we like to deal with stuff that we're going to get good money out of for the amount of space. And the kitchen cabinet sets, the vanities, the refrigerators, the stoves, the washers, dryers, all that stuff sells like crazy. Now, outside, it's not so bad because we have additional room. So like the kitchen, the windows and stuff, now there's more windows back here than there were a couple days ago. If you notice, over a period of time, what ends up happening is the very largest windows end up staying, because not that many people have windows this big. And a lot of these windows, like these, probably came out of a mansion or something really, really big, like I think these came out of that 7-story building we did down on the beach. So these we're asking $485 a piece. These would be $2,500 a piece, brand new. So, and right here we got a golf ball cleaner, needs a new handle. Now, this is far-fetched. We just hate to throw really cool stuff away, because somebody might think this is cool enough that they want to put it in, you know, around their pool or something as a conversation piece. They might sand it up, paint it, clean it up, buy a new handle, and they have a golf ball cleaner just for a conversation piece. But that'll probably end up getting thrown away. So out here, so basically that's pretty much, I don't know what else to talk about. So the junk removal book, we got a junk removal book. We've got a junk removal mini course or starter course. We have a free junk removal starter course, basically teaches you all about how we do this. Then we have a more comprehensive one, and then a really deep mastery course that gets into all the little itty bitty details, and it makes you part of our Facebook group where we can, you know, answer questions and stuff as you move along. So all those things are available now. You could buy, we have a membership, a community membership site where you're seeing things that we don't normally put on YouTube. And we've also got merchandise as well for sale. So we're growing and learning, and we appreciate you being part of our community. And I'm going to get ready for this meeting here. So we'll see you on the next video. Thanks.